Okay, so LPN or LVN versus CNA. Why is there so much contention between these two people? The CNA on the one hand, and then you have the LPN/LVN. What exactly is the contention? Come back, let's talk about it. Okay, because I was an LPN for the longest time. Okay, and I've heard CNAs say things like, "Oh, she's just an LPN." Okay, so the way I'm gonna treat this, some of you are not gonna like this, but I'm trying to get my point across. Everybody can like me, and I don't like everybody. However, I'm trying to impact knowledge here and information. So, why don't LPN, LVNs get respect from CNA? For the life of me, I really don't know why. Because for one, a CNA, that's what you are. You're a certified nursing assistant, and an LPN/LVN. And the reason why I keep saying LVN, I'm on the East Coast or the Midwest, and we say LPN. However, the West Coast, because I do have students from the West Coast, they use the acronym LVN. And that's why I keep using that. For those of you who don't know, is licensed vocational nurse. And then in the East Coast and Midwest is like, it's LPN, so licensed practical nurse. I don't know why CNAs will find it difficult respecting them, because they're your nurse, they're your charge nurse. A lot of LVNs, LPNs are the nurses in the nursing home. So if you as a CNA, you have a problem with it, then maybe you should go to nursing school. Maybe you should go to LPN school, LVN school. And that way you can fully appreciate what exactly the difference is. Okay, now, not all CNAs, okay, are this way. But I do find that sometimes there's that almost disregard for LPNs and LVNs, because they're seeing them as just, oh, that's just what they are. They're just LPNs. Well, but they're not CNAs though. Do you see what I'm saying? They don't do your job. They don't do CNA work. So let's put this in perspective, okay? Because I really need to take care of this, and I'm hoping that this video will go far, and I actually hope that people will let me know what their comments are, or let me know their mind. Let me know your mind, okay? If you disregard an LPN/LVN because, that's just their LPN, LVN, please, it's not that impressive. Well, maybe not to you. However, I don't know why it's not impressive to you. Because you are a certified nursing assistant. You can do the job that an LPN or an LVN does. You cannot. Are you able to give medication? No. The last time I checked, the CNA cannot do that. Are you able to do treatments? Like packing wounds and, actually making assessments and being able to call the doctor and relay your observations to the doctor. The last time I checked, CNAs do not and cannot do that because they've not been trained to do that. Let's see, what else? Let me see now. Treatments. Treatment comes in all forms. We have the trachs, you have the G-tubes, you have those killed stuff, invasive stuff that go beyond or below the skin. Are you able to do that as a CNA? The last time I checked, no, you cannot. So why do you think it's okay to say, oh, she's just an LPN. Oh, she's just an LVN. Oh, well, guess what? Oh, you're just a CNA. And you all know that I love my CNAs. I teach CNAs, okay? And I am a strong advocate for CNAs. If you don't know that, look at my library of work. Look at my library of videos here. I advocate for CNAs a lot. However, I know there are CNAs out there who commonize and disrespect and disregard LPNs and LVNs, thinking that they're not worthy of their respect. I'm not sure where that is coming from. Oh, well, LPN, they just stay like 1 year in school. Yeah, you stay like, 2 weeks? Or you stay like, a year? And after a year, you go to CNA? I mean, what are you basing it on? Now, it might seem like I'm coming on too strong, but I'm coming on strong to those people who do not respect LPNs and LVNs. I don't know what they're basing it on, because I've had people say that before. Even when I was an LPN, I remember I was in this place. It was actually home health, and this person came. It was actually my patient's. Oh, I can't remember now. This is a long time ago. And I don't think she even knew that I was an LPN then, maybe because I was so knowledgeable, because I was an LPN for a long time. And I'm saying I was so knowledgeable, yes, because she would say that like, oh my God, you're so good, you're so good. And then she's like, oh, there's this other girl they brought to do this, but she's just an LPN. She doesn't know what she's doing. And I was like, why would you say that? She's like, no, she's just, because a lot of people think LPNs and LVNs are like CNAs. They're not. Not in the same atmosphere, not in the same planet, not in the same stage. Please, let's just get that out of the way. So for those who look down on LPNs or look down on LVNs, I'm talking about CNAs now, who also, because they're not informed, is just hating. You're just haters. You are haters. You are just hating. Because you wish, maybe you're a failed LPN person, you started the LPN, you couldn't go, so you think, well, you know what, it's not that impressive anyway. I was in LPN school. Yes, you were, but you didn't finish though. You're a CNA. Yes, you are. Because if you went through the LPN school and you did your NCLEX and you can do those things that the LPNs are doing, then maybe you would have more respect. But no, you didn't. So it's like saying, oh, please, she's just a university graduate. After all, I started university too, but you didn't go past first year, or you didn't go past second year. So no, you're not. Does that make sense? I know I'm coming on harder than I usually am, because these things really, it bothers me. Bothers me in that, of course, is not about that I'm losing sleep. No, it just irritates me that people are that ignorant, and a lot of CNAs are. Okay, oh, she's just an LVN. Yeah, you're a failed LVN wannabe. You're a failed LPN wannabe. Maybe why don't you go ahead, register for the school and go to LPN school and see how easy it is, since you're all that. But I'm here to tell you, you're not all that. You are a CNA. And for me, I don't like to use things like wiping butt or wiping ass or not, because I actually, what I do is I infuse a lot of respect. I infuse a lot of dignity. I infuse a lot of honor. I mean, you can ask my students. You can, again, look at my library of work. Look at my library of videos. I empower my CNAs to be strong and to be proud of what they do. However, just so I can get this point across, you, the CNA, who puts down LPNs and LVNs that, please, she or he is just an LPN. Well, they don't wipe butts. You do the wiping of the butt. They don't wipe ass. You are the one that wipes ass. Does that make sense? Is that getting it into your head? Because I'm so tired of people saying things like this. Now, I was never told that. I was never disrespected in that way, but I've heard people talk about it before. They're like, oh, she's just an LPN. Oh, okay, I thought she was a nurse. Oh, you're just a CNA? Ooh, you tried to go to nursing school, you couldn't make it. That's where that hatred is coming from. I get it now. You're a hater. You are an LPN wannabe, you are an LVN wannabe, and you couldn't make it, and you probably cannot make it. So the best way to cope with that failure in your life is to try and put other people down who have gone through LPN and LVN school to get to where they are. And you think you're just going to commonize them, you're going to disregard all that they've been through to get to where they are, where they're no longer breaking their back, lifting people, wiping people's ass, feeding people, and transferring people back and forth because you could not do what they did. I'm being hard. The reason why I'm being hard is for those CNAs out there. Not all CNAs, because there are great CNAs. And before you start coming at me, again, look at my library of videos. I teach CNAs and I empower my CNAs. But then there are CNAs out there. You need to respect, okay, people's work. It's just like someone saying, oh, she's just a CNA, please. And this person hasn't been through any CNA training. They're probably, I don't know, maybe laundry or they're housekeeping, or they're just helping out. It's someone who comes and babysits patients. And they're like, oh, you're just a CNA. Tell me how you'll feel after being through CNA school and having to actually test to graduate from that school to be certified. And for those who have gone even beyond that and gotten state tested, how would you feel someone just told you, please, she's just a CNA? Yeah, that's how it feels. If you got any value from me talking about this topic today, please give me a thumbs up. Because if you're truthful to yourself, I spoke the truth. Okay, I spoke the truth. Maybe tough love, yes, but I spoke the truth. And hit the notification bell. And for those of you who haven't subscribed, this is Nurse Amy channel. Please subscribe. Thank you. And please share this video. Actually, this one, go ahead, share it. I dare you to share it. I'll see you in the next video.